Hey gang, this is Mike with My Real Estate Dojo, and today's topic is about answering your question. One of my subscribers, his name is Eric. He had a couple of questions, so I'm going to go ahead and address it right now. His question number one was, Mike, where can I find cheap contracts or cheap legal advice? So let me talk about the contracts, guys. If you're in Texas, you need to subscribe to my dojo membership, because with my dojo membership, you get the level 1 entry level paperwork, which includes the contracts, okay? So, Eric, if you want cheap contracts or free contracts in a sense, just join my dojo membership. If you prepay for the whole year, it's $500. For $500, not only do you get access to the contracts, level 1 paperwork, but you also get 30 minutes a month with me over the phone or over Google Hangout, us talking or me training you or you asking me questions to help you structure deals or whatever help you need. But more importantly, you get 3 free hours one-on-one with me. Now, I charge on an hourly basis $750 an hour. So if I'm going to give you 3 hours, you're getting almost $2,100 for free just by buying into the dojo membership. There's a lot of benefits with the membership, which contracts. You get 3 hours with me anytime you want. You can ask me questions, any training, whatever you want. I'm just a text or call away. And more importantly, you get to visit with me on a monthly basis, 30 minutes every month, to get training about anything that you have, or I'll provide you with content that is not online, guys. Now, Eric, your other question that you were asking about is, where can you find cheap lawyer? Guys, Eric, that's the wrong way of looking at stuff, man. Lawyers are not cheap. These things you want to spend good money on. For example, my lawyer is a board certified. I pay $250 an hour to, and I'm very happy. What you need to really be thinking about is, are you watching TV? How much do you pay for your cable? How much do you pay for your dish? How much do you go out and eat it on the weekends? See, all these little things that don't provide a value in your life. If you subtract that stuff out of your life, then you have money to pay stuff that's going to get you ahead in life, like an attorney, like paperwork, and that's the problem with the society today. Is we put so much time and energy in having a cool phone and data and having cable and having internet and all these things that don't add any value to us, but they're just actually sucking our money and our energy month after month. I don't have cable. I don't even have TV in my house, guys. I could definitely afford it, but I don't have time for that. I have 3 businesses to run. I have tons of mentoring students, and with my free time, I like to help people out. So there's no reason for me to put money and time and energy in some stupid-ass TV or cable, etc., okay? So, Eric, question number 2 regarding cheap lawyers, there is none. What you need to do is cut off some things in your life that don't add value, so you can take that money and add it to things that do add value, okay, guy? Now, your last question was, Mike, how can I find hard money lending, or how can I find private money? Eric, I am totally against borrowing money. If you're a new guy and you don't know how to do a deal, there's no reason to go borrow money from a bank. There's no reason to go borrow money from a hard money lender or private money lender. And the reason is because, you're a rookie. Why the hell are you going to borrow somebody else's money to do any deals? Not only are you going to put yourself in debt, you're going to put somebody else's money up at risk. What I recommend is, Eric, that you go out there and learn how to wholesale deals. With wholesaling deals, all you're doing is moving paper, and there's no money or no risk involved. Only like $1 or $2 you're putting up. Once you do that for a while, you learn the business, then go into fix and flipping. Fixing flipping is extremely risky part of the business. The return is not significant, but it's very glamorized because of all these cool hit TV shows, okay? So, simply put, if you're new, you should not be looking for hard money lending or private money lending, because you don't even know what the fuck going on. So why the fuck are you going to use somebody else's money and getting debt on something that you have no fucking idea how to do? I know most gurus don't say that, but I'm the type of guy that likes to do stuff and be debt free. That's why I came to America and I was able to start my company, Eric, with $100 living out of my car, and I never went and borrowed any money from the banks. And that's what I preach. I know other gurus or professionals may preach some other way, like borrowing money, which is great. I don't have a problem with that. But that's just not what I do at my camp, at my dojo. We're talking about going out there making it happen for yourself without the chain of the debt from the lender or the hard money lender or private money, Eric. Now, if you really want to find hard money lending, here's some suggestions. Go to the REO clubs, real estate investment clubs. They're always out there. Go to the expos. They're always out there. Always do a Google search. They're always out there. And one of the cool things about hard money lending and private money is that they're not looking really for your credit score. They're looking for that asset that you're buying. So if you get an asset worth 50 cents on a dollar, they're just mostly looking for that asset instead of your credit. You know, some hard money lenders will look at your credit and look at your experience, but more they're putting more of their emphasis, their formula for deciding if they're going to go yeah and nay is more on the asset than instead of you or your experience, okay? But I highly discourage going borrow somebody else's money or borrowing any money to do a business venture. So hard money lending and private money lending is a good option, but for advanced investors, not for newbies. And I know I'm going against the grain telling you this, Eric, because everywhere else you go, you're hearing something different. But I'm a highly believer of not borrowing money. I'm a highly believer of being debt-free. I'm a highly believer of going the extra mile. I'm a highly believer or using your imagination. I'm a highly believer using your burning desire to create money because the grass is so green in America. There's no reason for you to go borrow money. You know, I own 3 companies, and instead of borrowing money to buy a $50,000 truck, I just have to use my mind and my creativity to come up with the $50,000 to go buy a moving truck for my business, Dr. Move, instead of just going to the bank and just say, hey, can I get a $50,000 note? And like all my other competitors where they just borrow money from a bank and they just make monthly payments on those trucks, where I actually save my money, come up with creative ways to generate money, and then I went and bought a truck. Or same thing with real estate. Okay, Eric? Now, I've answered your questions. If you have any other questions, Eric, please leave a comment below and I'll get back with you. But do think about getting my seller script. My seller script is going to help you structure a lot of deals with owner financing, subject tos, wraps, which allows you not to get hard money lending. Because why in the hell would you want to borrow money when you get owner financing? And that's what my camp is about. Finding motivated sellers, negotiating win-win situation where the seller wins, you win because you don't have to borrow money, you don't have to go to a bank, you don't have to go to a private lender, a hard money lender. You're able to get the seller to give you the deal by them carrying the note. So that is the best way of using your brain and creative thought, Eric, is to use some of these strategies that I have on my YouTube channel, which is subject to, wraps, owner financing, etc., to find deals. Yes, it's going to be a lot harder than just going to a bank and just subscribing for an application and getting a line of credit or hard money lending, where this other way you have to go advertise, you have to learn sales, you have to learn negotiation. But at the end of the day, you're getting a better deal because you're in total control of the loan. You're able to set up a non-recourse loan, you're able to control the interest rate, you're able to control a lot of things because you're dealing with a motivated seller instead of hard money lender or private money lender. Hey Eric, go out there and make it happen for yourself. I really appreciate you leaving a comment. If you have any other questions, leave below. Please share, please like. Go out there and make it happen for yourself. I'll talk to you later, gang. Bye-bye.